Breaking news: declare state of emergency in the north. Matawa advise Buhari. Hello, my wonderful people. This is a northern governor. Okay, it's not Samuel Otomo. Another northern governor, precisely the governor of Zamfara state, advising Buhari to declare state of emergency. You know, it's very painful when you hear people's story. A father was crying. He said he sold his car. He has sold his house. He's living in his brother's house now. Still, his children that were adopted from school have still not been released. Yet, Buhari and the governor, senators, and the rest of them who do not understand what the common man is feeling on the streets are going about having parties, hiring private jets with government money, and doing much more, and nobody answering or questioning them and asking for audit and accountability. Nigerian politicians are one of the politicians in the world who are very, who goes about unhindered and do whatever they want to do. It's very sad because it does not give a state of accountability that puts the country in a position where people are accountable for anything they have done and punishment according to whatever has been done. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. Governor Bello Matawa of Zamfara State has called for the state of emergency to be declared on the security of the northern part of the country. Matawa, who addressed police and personnel posted to the state by the AIG in charge of Sokoto, Kebbi, and Zamfara State, said that the whole area was under attack of bandits. The governor expressed disgust on the attack on the Nigerian Defense Academy, saying that no place was safe in the entire northern region now that even the academy has been infiltrated into. What hope do we have? Matter was said, it is unfortunate if the bandit can go up to the NDA, kidnap officers, kill others. I think the government has to look into it and declare a state of emergency on security. Some people have been calling on the government to declare a state of emergency on education and other sector. But I think the state of emergency has to be declared first on security so that the security personnel can be mobilized to be more purposeful in some parts of the country and deal with these criminals. Security personnel are largely not in the north, they are in the east. And the trouble going on in the east is not half of what we are experiencing in the north. We, the north, needs these security personnel more. Many of our rural areas are inaccessible as a result of banditry activities, and bandits are taking over some parts of the state. That is the truth. Just yesterday, we concluded with our repentant bandits to secure the release of the people that were kidnapped in Rono village, about 83 of them. The people were there to receive them. He accused some politicians of fueling the insecurity for political gain, stressing that it was not good to play politics with security because human lives are involved. Following the recent insurgents and uprise in banditry activities in some parts of our dear state, I feel compelled to address you in the new step being taken by the administration to contain the situation. As well as we know, the primary objective of the state is to provide security for lives of the people and their property. My primary objective of running for the office of governor in 2019 is to advocate and address the emergence of security challenges faced with our dear state for over a decade now. I wish to express my profound sympathy to all those who have lost loved ones, properties, and those who have been displaced from their family. My heart goes to the women and children who have been forced to live their life in despicable conditions and becoming widow orphans as a result of bandits and the onslaught which they continue on the north. One can only imagine the content of the state mystery and sleepless night that our people are frequently experiencing. We must remain resolute in our efforts to contain this situation. That is why I'm calling on the president to declare a state of emergency in the north. It is beyond just being politicalizing the situation. People are dying. Now that is a governor who is rising up and is saying it's about time to rise up and defend the people. Now, other governors are seriously playing politics with the life of the people. It ought not to be so. We keep saying it again and again. It ought not to be so. These are human beings that are dying like chickens. You don't understand it. Human beings are dying like chickens in this country called Nigeria. And those who are supposed to be in the aim of affair do not bother, do not care. In fact, Buhari's son had a wedding in the midst of all that is going on. While children are still in the hands of bandits, they were having party, they were releasing, they were having party, and they were having a good time. So how do you even reconcile all this, and how do we really look into it? Let's be very honest with ourselves. Where are we going with all that is happening? We have a government that do not care what happens to Nigerians. As a matter of fact, let's be very candid. Buhari is not bothered one single bit with anything going on with Nigeria or Nigerians. He can't be bothered. As a matter of fact, the man is counting down to his days in office. So those of you killing your head over all over his and saying, "Oh, Buhari, you're not doing this, you're not doing that." I mean, he does not even know what's going on. As far as he's concerned, he's after himself, he's doing his own thing. Some people are calling his name, he does not know what for. And I mean, he can't be bothered. That's the true situations of things. That is the real situation of things. Buhari does not care. Let's be frank with one another. He does not care. Okay, if you like, let the pot turn to kettle, let the kettle turn to pot. Okay, you see, this how to borrow more money and share with the National Assembly and the rest of them how to borrow more money and to ensure that, by the time he leaves office, even his grandchildren, we have no need for money. But you've forgotten that money, like the Bible says, he have wings and he can fly. You don't know. Go and investigate. Money can fly. Have you not heard of a story of a man who leaves so much wealth for his family after stealing and doing whatever he can to put, things in place so that his family, children unborn, will never suffer? It was only one of the sons, one bad son, that began to sell things left, right, and center before you could say Jack Robinson. In fact, he won't even say the family join. It's as bad as that. So it only takes one, to build a house, to build. Do you know how, even if the money is there, all things being equal, it takes time. You must devote time to building of that house. But you see, destruction of that house, get a good, sharp bulldozer. Within 24 hours, that estate can come crashing down. Investigate and give me your results. God bless you. Have a lovely day. Bye for now.